62 degrees in the Twin Cities. Tonight's the night, M night. The Monkees arriving shortly at Twin Cities International Airport. KDWB is on the scene with Charlie Brown. This is Earl Trout, and Charlie Brown and Tack Hammer and I are going to be here with you during the arrival and all the way through it with special interviews and goodies like that there. Got a Monkee press kit to give away a little later for J.A. Gerber Jewelers. Hang tight.
Announcing the new home of J.A. Gerber Jewelers. That's right, Gerber's have a new location. Stop in soon. You'll be delighted.
Charlie Brown is mingling with the crowd at Twin Cities International Airport with this special report for KDWB.
If everyone is orderly behind the fence, the Monkees will walk up to the fence. Now this is, as you remember, 2 years ago when the Beatles were here, they told everybody to stay behind the fence, and they would come down. And the minute they got off the plane, everybody jumped over the fence. So they took off. So you just stand by. Step forward, and they'll come around. No barbed wire, right? What's your name? Where do you go to school, Janet? Which one of the Monkees is your favorite? Have you got a ticket to see the concert tomorrow night?
I know.
Why not? You got to get out there and see it. It's a wild show. Let's hear it for the Monkees.
Love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else but not for me. Our love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is pain. When I needed sunshine, I got rain. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. That's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Oh, then I saw her face. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love, I'm a believer. I couldn't leave her if I tried. Yes, I saw her. Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. Said I'm a believer, Said I'm a believer,
Good morning.
morning, this is Robert Davis with the KDWB 1210. First edition of the news. British and Communist Chinese troops were eyeball to eyeball at the Hong Kong border Thursday night. Earlier, Chinese demonstrators swarmed across the border to throw stones at British officers. Hong Kong again. A communist Chinese radio broadcast admitted the revolts inside China have led to bloodshed. The reports were broadcast over Peking radio, and there has been bloodshed in the Wuhan military district of central China in Milwaukee. Our neighbors to the south, authorities in Milwaukee have relaxed stringent curfews clamped on the city to end Negro rioting, heartened by a reduction in incidents of firebombing, sniping, and looting. Some of the National Guardsmen are also being withdrawn. Early incidents Thursday night were the arrest of 3 looting suspects and dispersal of a rock-throwing crowd at a house fire.
The Northern Star Diamond has a new home. That's right, J.A. Gerber Jewelers, famous for diamonds for 82 years, has moved to their new store at 385 Wabasha Street between 5th and 6th near Dayton's in downtown St. Paul. And it's a beautiful all-new store done to perfection just for your convenience and comfort. When you're in the neighborhood of Gerber's, stop in and browse around. Let the friendly people at Gerber's know how you really like their new store. You know it's really your store. Your faith in Gerber's quality products and service has made it all possible. You're always welcome at Gerber's. It's informal and you don't have to dress up. Come in anytime. The atmosphere is casual and relaxed. You'll enjoy your visit. Of course, the beautiful Northern Star Diamond is always worth a special trip to Gerber's. The world's brightest diamond, named for the brightest star, like all jewelry at Gerber's, are sold on the easiest of credit terms with no interest or carrying charges. And of course, you know, the only store with teenage credit is Gerber's. It's a copyrighted feature, a confidential plan just the same as adult credit plan. Arrange your own terms to suit your budget. Gerber's, G-E-R-B-E-R. The new address, 385 Wabasha, 5th and 6th near Dayton's downtown St. Paul. Famous for diamonds for 82 years.
KDWB Sports 1210, first edition of the American League tonight. Of course, our Minnesota Twins had the day off. Detroit 5, Baltimore nothing. That game called in the 8th inning because of a little moisture. Boston defeated Kansas City 5-3. California at New York postponed because of Thunder Dunders. In the National League, Atlanta outscored the Chicago Cubs 10-3. That was the only game. The Minnesota Vikings continue workouts yesterday with one additional man out of the lineup. Another back-end defensive back, Paul Dixon, missed practice after suffering tendonitis Wednesday. However, linebacker John Kirby returned to the field after being out a week with a shoulder injury. Meanwhile, defensive back N. Schrockman signed Wednesday. 3 players have not yet signed. Fullback Bill Brown, defensive end Carl Eller, and tight end Marlon McKeever. Winnipeg, Manitoba, Skinny Van Nelson of St. Cloud completed a distant running double in the Pan American Games in Winnipeg. That's in Manitoba Wednesday night when he scored a runaway victory in the men's 5,000-meter run. Nelson charged into the lead with 2 laps to go and raced home all alone in 13 minutes, 47.4 seconds for a new Pan Am record in the event. Earlier, he had won the 10,000-meter run.
A fitting home for a beautiful diamond. That's G-E-R-B-E-R. J.A. Gerber Jewelers, now in their new home at 385 Wabasha between 5th and 6th near Dayton's in downtown St. Paul.
Weekend weather for the Twin Cities and vicinity. Market. Mostly fair the remainder of this morning and throughout today and Saturday. Cooler the remainder of this morning. A little warmer today through Saturday. Light northwesterly winds the remainder of this morning and northwesterly 10 to 18 miles an hour during the day. Low this afternoon, 78. Low tonight, a pair of 5s. High Saturday, 82. Chance of rain for the remainder of this morning through Friday, less than 5%. Currently, the Twin Cities skies are clear. Pressure 29.99. It's on the rise. Humidity 84. Our winds northwest. They're at 7 miles an hour. The temperature 60 degrees. The next news on the KDWB 1250 final edition. This
talked up and things will be okay. Girl, I don't wanna fight. I'm a little bit alone. is where you belong, so wipe the tears from your eyes. Girl, I don't wanna fight. I'm a little bit wrong, you're a little bit right. That's it, girl, you know that it's true. It's a little bit me, and it's a little bit of you, too. Oh, girl, I don't wanna fight. I'm a little bit wrong, and you're a little bit right. That's it, girl, you know that it's true. It's a little bit me, and it's a little bit you.
Welcome to Monkey City! 11:18, make that 12:18. KDWB Music Explosion Time. Good morning all over you. This is your friendly neighborhood ugly person, Earl Altroud III, freaking with you on a Friday morning, August the 4th. We're going to be with you along with Charlie Brown and Ty Cameron out at Twin Cities International, right through and including the arrival of the Monkees with interviews and things like that. I got another Monkey press kit to give away shortly. Hang tough.
385 Wabasha, between 5th and 6th near Dayton's, downtown St. Paul. Now in their new home at 385 Wabasha, between 5th and 6th near Dayton's, downtown St. Paul.
Imagine if you can, the mind-blowing action tomorrow night when Davey sings this one in person. Can you dig it, baby love?
I wanna be free, like the bluebirds flying by me, like the waves out on the blue sea. If your love has to tie me, don't try me, say goodbye. I wanna be free. Don't say you love me, say you like me. But when I need you beside me, stay close enough to guide me, confide in me. Whoa, whoa. I wanna hold your hand, walk along the sand, laughing in the sun, always having fun, doing all those things without any strings to tie me down. I wanna be free, like the warm September wind, babe. Say you'll always be my friend, babe. We can make it to the end, babe. Again, babe, I've gotta say, I wanna be free.
Davy's theme, I want to be free. 12:21 KDWB Monkey Music Explosion Time on the Bobby Davis program with Earl Altroud III on a Friday morning breakout. You can hear Davy sing that one in person if you have a ticket. If you haven't got a ticket, there's a limited number of $6 seats left. That's all we got left, $6 seats for the St. Paul Auditorium Monkey Concert tomorrow night at Fields Lake Ticket Office in St. Paul, the only place you can buy them.
Welcome. That's the key word at J.A. Gerber Jewelers, their new store, 385 Wabasha, between 5th and 6th Street, near Dayton's, downtown St. Paul.
Snack, see the rapper, Homer Solvin, what did you expect? No time, no time, no time, no time for you, no time, no time at all. I got no time, baby, got lots of better things to do. No time at all. Running from the rising heat, to find a place to hide. The grass is always greener, growing on the other side. No time, no time.
of no time.
No time,
No time, no time at
no
all.
time for you.
No time at all.
I got no time, baby, got lots of better things to do.
No time at all.
No time,
No time, no time.
no time for you.
No time at all.
I got no time, baby, got lots of better things to do.
No time at all.
Try to tell the world somehow how I feel. Tell me what you said again, I can't believe it's real. No time,
No time, no
I got no time for you.
No time, no time at all.
Got no time, baby, got lots of better things to do.
No time at all.
Andy, you're a dandy, you don't seem to make no sense. Never mind it furthermore to pay your self-defense. No time.
No time. Mickey Dolenz from Monkees headquarters. 62 degrees of the Twins. 12:25. KDWB Monkey Explosion time. This is Earl Ugly Trout III on a Friday morning for Bobby Davis, for J.A. Gerber Jr. Going to give away my last Monkey press kit right now, consisting of personal data on all the Monkees, also an autographed picture of each of the Monkees, an autographed group picture, and charcoal drawings. And here's the last question to win a Monkey press kit, the last one I got to give away. What street do Mike and Phyllis Nesmith live on in Southern California? What street is their home located on in Southern California? First person who can tell me the answer wins my last Monkey press kit.
KDWB turns on.
The local rock group down the street is trying hard to learn their song. Serenade the weekend squire who just came out to mow his lawn. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Charcoal burning everywhere. Rows of houses that are all the same, and no one seems to care. See Mrs. Gray, she's proud today because the roses are in bloom. And Mr. Green, he's so serene, he's got a TV in every room. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Here in status symbol land, mothers complain about how hard life is, and the kids just don't understand. Creature comfort goes, they only know my soul and make it hard for me to see. My thoughts all seem to stray to places far away. I need a change of scenery. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Charcoal burning everywhere. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Here in status symbol land. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday.
Turn on, Big 630.
Turn on! 12:28, KDWB Monkey Explosion time. Earl Trout for Bobby Davis, for J.A. Gerber Jewelers. From Monkees headquarters, Shades of Gray. Such a group.
Round and I were young, just yesterday. simple game a child could play. It was easy then to tell right from wrong, easy then to tell weak from strong. When a man should stand and fight, or just go along. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white. Only shades of gray. I remember when the answers seemed so clear. We had never lived with doubt or tasted fear. It was easy then to tell truth from lies, selling out from compromise, who to love and who to hate, the foolish from the wise. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white. Only shades of gray. It was easy then to know what was fair, when to keep and when to share, how much to protect your heart and how much to care. But today there is no day or night. Today there is no dark or light. Today there is no black or white. Only shades of gray. Only shades of gray.
Today, KDWB St. Paul presents
Mickey, Mike, Peter, and David, and Leonard Farnsworth.
No winner yet of my last Monkee press kit. First person can tell me where Mike and Phyllis Nesmith win.
I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. You're trying to make your mark in society. You're using all the tricks that you used on me. You're reading all them high-fashion magazines. The clothes you're wearing, girl, are causing public scenes. I said, I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone. When I first met you, girl, you didn't have no shoes. But now you're walking around like your front page news. You've been awful careful about the friends you choose, but you won't find my name in your book of who's who's. I said, I'm not your stepping stone. I'm not your stepping stone. Not your stepping stone.
We now join Jack Hammer and Charlie Brown, where the Monkees are arriving right now at Twin Cities International Airport.
Thank you very much, Earl. This is Tack Hammer at the Twin Cities International Airport. Charlie Brown is here. Ron Abernathy, Jimmy Reed's with me. The Monkees plane is just pulling up. Has just landed. It is just pulling up, and they are getting set to... maybe you can hear them in the background. I can hardly hear myself. Quite a crowd out here. I'd say about 100 or 150, and that's a pretty good amount of people here to greet the Monkees as they arrive, because the Monkees' arrival time was not exactly publicized. Right now the plane is turning around. In just moments, we're going to be able to see the Monkees deplane, as they say in the airplane business. The limousine is pulling up. Quite a few people out here on the inside of the gate. There is a possibility that the Monkees won't go directly into the limousine, and they'll go over to the fence where the biggest crowd is waiting, and go over and talk to quite a few of the people. Okay. Right now, the engines have stopped on the plane, and they're pulling these steps up to it. Quite a few people running over to the plane. We're located at the Twin Cities Airport, if you just joined us, for the arrival of the Monkees, who are going to be here in concert tomorrow night at 8:30 at the St. Paul Auditorium. There still are some tickets available, and you can pick them up at Field Slick Ticket Office in St. Paul if you haven't got your tickets yet. Quite a crowd around the plane over there. Jim?
You might add tags. They've specially painted this plane. There's a Monkees name written all over. It's a 4-engine DC, what was it? DC-7. And some lucky people have been able to get through and are waiting now at the bottom of the plane, waiting for their departure from the plane. The steps have been rolled up.
That emblem on the side of the plane is the Monkees guitar emblem, which is pretty wild. This is one of two planes that the Monkees take with them, or actually carry the Monkees and their crew with them. The other plane is the cargo plane. This happens to be the passenger plane that's just around.
Painted in red, blue, decorated real fine. I don't hear any screams yet. Door open.
Yeah, they're putting steps up to the door. Of course, the gate is quite a ways away from here. They've arranged it so that the plane is quite a ways away from where the main crowd is. I guess this is the work of the security people. Like I did say, there is a very good possibility. A very good possibility that the Monkees will be going right up to the fence where about 100 to 150, maybe 200 by now have gathered to greet them. I noticed a lot of signs, big, huge signs being draped out over by the fence. You know, we love you, Monkees.
There's cakes and all kinds of goodies for the Monkees. I certainly hope that they'll be go over to the gate and talk to these fans. We're not at the main airport.
No. Well, the crowd.
I'm finding his place myself. I was standing over another airport, and I noticed Charlie Brown drive by real fast. By the time I got in my car, I lost him, so I had to make a few calls to find out where we are.
It took us quite a while to find it ourselves. Excuse me. We're rearranging ourselves here. Had to get out of somebody's way.
Here they come.
Okay, yeah, they're coming off. Television photographers got the big lights on as they come down. Deplane. The gas.
They were the first ones to depart off the plane, the Monkees. They're on the ground now.
Let's see if there is a possibility they might go over to the fence. There goes the big one. The crowd that faces themselves right outside the fence here told that if they kept it orderly and stayed on the other side of the fence, that the Monkees would come up and talk to them and sign autographs. I know
like they're getting into the limousine now.
Good possibility.
Some stranger wandering over this way with clothes and...
Oh, yeah.
This must be one of the Sundowner's. One of the other groups appearing with the Monkees tomorrow night.
The Sundowners, will be appearing with the Monkees. They have been.
Jimi Hendrix will not be appearing, correct?
Right. The Sundowners, I believe, are from Australia. Okay, the limousine is starting to take off. Flash bulbs flashing like I've never seen them before.
It's funny to see two groups like this, the Monkees and the other group. The other group is walking over here to get into a bus. And the Monkees are being escorted in a limousine now over to the gate, possibly to talk to these people. There they go.
Let's see.
Can we get it back there, Earl, for a minute and drive?
Yeah, hey, Earl, I tell you what we'll do. We'll be right back with you. We'll be right back with you. We're going to check and see what they're going to do next. Got to look around the corner.
Walking down the street, we get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We go wherever we want to, do what we like to do. We don't have time to get restless, there's always something new. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly, come and watch us sing and play. We're the young generation, and we've got something to say. Oh. Anytime or anywhere, just look over your shoulder, guess who'll be standing there? Hey, hey, we're the Monkees, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. And people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly, come and watch, sing and play. We're the young generation, and we've got something to say.
Hey, hey, they're the Monkees, and they're in St. Paul right now at Twin Cities International Airport. Charlie Brown, Tack Hammer, Jimmy Reed, and Ron Abernathy, they are out there. We'll be standing by for more on-the-scene direct reports coming up, so stand by.
Absolutely beautiful. J.A. Gerbers, famous for diamonds for 82 years.
18 minutes before 1 in the morning, this is Earl Trout with Tack Hammer, Ron Abernathy, Charlie Brown, and Jimmy Reed. And the Monkees!
Last train to Pottsville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together, till the morning brings my train, and I must go. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't.
We now return to Twin Cities International Airport with Charlie Brown on the scene with the Monkees' arrival.
What a wild scene tonight here at the airport. We might mention the Monkees now are in the limousine on their way to the hotel, but this is the first time, this is the very first time that we've seen a group like the Monkees who actually got out of the limousine, went up to the fence, and shook hands with all the fans who were waiting out here to see them. We also might mention that they even did a little bit for the cameramen of the TV and newspapers that were here to cover the arrival of the Monkees tonight, along with KDWB, the exclusive Monkee station in the Twin Cities. We talked briefly coming off the plane with Davy Jones, who is carrying a giant sitar, and we'll be interested in seeing him use that tomorrow night at KDWB's Monkee concert at the St. Paul Auditorium Arena. Incidentally, Mickey was first out of the car to get over to the fence, and then came Mike Nesbitt, and after him, Peter Tork, who's wearing a real weird pair of sunglasses tonight, and following him was Davy Jones, who took about 20 steps and jumped up on the fence to greet all the well-wishers here at the airport. We'll have more reports from Secret City. KDWB will be broadcasting from Secret City all day tomorrow, and with a little bit of luck, we'll have the Monkees playing disc jockey on our radio station. So stand by. Earl Trout will have more information. This is Charlie Brown at Twin City Airport.
When you go to make that royal purchase, you're looking for royal treatment. Always at Gerber Jewelers, famous for diamonds for 82 years.
The Monkees are on their way to Secret City, and KDWB belongs to the Monkees.
Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. No, no, no. No, no, no. Cause I'm leaving in the morning, and I must see you again. We'll have one more night together till the morning brings my train, and I must go. No, no, no. No, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville. I'll be waiting at the station. We'll have time for coffee, flavored kisses, and a bit of conversation. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. Take the last train to Clarksville. Now I must hang up the phone. I can't hear you in this noisy railroad station. All alone I'm feeling low. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville, and I'll meet you at the station. You can be here by 4:30, cause I've made your reservation. Don't be slow. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, no, no. And I don't know if I'm ever coming home. Take the last train to Clarksville.
KDWB is safe drivers. Don't want to lose any monkey maniacs, huh? 13-1, KDWB Monkey Explosion Time. This is Earl L. Trout III on a Friday morning for Bobby Davis, for J.A. Gerbers on Super Cool KDWB. KDWB belongs to the Monkees. No winner of my last Monkey press kit yet. Call me. Tell me where Mike and Phyllis live. What street?
Tell me things I know that I've heard somewhere. You're standing in the places and you're staring down through faces that bring to mind traces of a girl that I knew somewhere. I just can't put my finger on what it is that says to me, watch out. Don't believe
morning, this is Robert Davis with the KDWB 1250 News Final. A regular feature of J.A. Gerber Jewelers at their new address in downtown St. Paul. The Monkees have arrived to the Twin Cities just about 45 minutes ago, and they were welcomed by the KDW good guys, Charlie Brown, Tack Hammer, Jimmy Reed, and of course Harold Trout on the air now. Many interviews coming up with the Monkees, and don't forget, KDWB will be broadcasting from Secret City starting tomorrow. Weekend weather for the Twin Cities, mostly fair for the remainder of this morning and through today and Saturday. Cooler the remainder of this morning, a little warmer today through Saturday. Light northwesterly winds the remainder of this morning, about 10 to 18 miles an hour this afternoon. Low this morning, 52. High this afternoon, 78. Low tonight, a pair of 5s. High Saturday, 82. Chance of rain for this morning and through the day, less than 5%. Currently in the Twin Cities under clear skies and winds northwest at 7 miles an hour. Our pressure is 29.99. It's on the rise. Humidity 84%. A temp of 60 degrees. This is Robert Davis reporting the KDWB 1250 News Final, a regular feature of J.A. Gerber Jewelers.
KDWB belongs to the Monkees.
Rock group down the street is trying hard to learn their song. Serenade the weekend squire who just came out to mow his lawn. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Charcoal burning everywhere. Rows of houses that are all the same, and no one seems to care. See Mrs. Gray, she's proud today because the roses are in bloom. And Mr. Green, he's so serene, he's got a TV in every room. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Symbol land. Mothers complain about how hard life is, and the kids just don't understand. Creature comfort goes, they only know my soul, and make it hard for me to see. My thoughts all seem to stray to places far away. I need a change of scenery. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Charcoal burning everywhere. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Here in status symbol land. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday. Another Pleasant Valley Sunday.
The Monkees making music. This is Nausea Incorporated, Earl L. Trout III. It's a Friday morning, the 4th of August. Tonight, the Monkees in concert at St. Paul Auditorium Arena. A very few $6 seats still left. You can buy them at Field Slick Ticket Office in downtown St. Paul, no place else. You better shake a tail feather if you want to get there. 2 before 1, KDWB Monkey Explosion Time. KDWB a supporter in the fight against cancer. This hour presented by J.A. Gerber Jewelers.
KDWB
Turns on.
Hi, this is Mickey Knowles of the Monkees, and we're having a fantastic show tomorrow night. We'll see you there.
How old you say your sister was? Sister was. Sister was. How old you say your sister was? Sister sister, the boogaloo. Boogaloo, boogaloo. I heard you taught your sister the shigga-ling too. Shigga-ling too, shigga-ling too. Well, she can teach you a thing or two. A thing or two, thing or two. Do-de-ron-de-ron, do-de-ron-ron. She hangs out. She hangs out. Well, she hangs out. Hangs out. Every night. Every night. You know you'd best get down here on the double before she gets a pretty little self in trouble. She's so fine. So fine. I say, how old you say your sister was? Sister was, sister was. How old you say your sister was? Sister was, sister was. You know you'd better keep an eye on her. Eye on her, eye on her. Do-de-ron-de-ron, do-de-ron-ron. She hangs out. She hangs out. She's very, 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 very fine.
Don't forget, the Atlantic Ocean fish fry is canceled.
It's impossible to forget KDWB's St. Paul.
It's 101 in the Twin Cities on KDWB. This is dedicated to Peter Tort. Can you dig it?
Understanding, don't you know that this is true? Love is understanding, it's in everything we do. In this generation, in this loving time, in this generation, we will make the world shine. We were born to love one another. This is something we all need. We were born to love one another. We must be what we're going to be. And what we have to be is free. In this generation, in this loving time, in this generation, we will make the world shine. We were born to love one another. This is something we all need. We were born to love one another. We must be what we're going to be. And what we have to be is free. Love is understanding, we gotta be free. Love is understanding, we gotta be free. In this generation, love is understanding, we gotta be free. We gotta be free.
I told you, it's impossible to forget.
Turn on KDWB.
Turn on. It's 11, make that 104 KDWB music explosion time, and KDWB does indeed belong to the Monkees.
Everyone in town knew Mr. Webster. He worked at the bank for 40 years. And each week Mr. Frisbee made his check out for $68 clear. And through the years he thwarted 27 robberies. Each time Frisbee promised him a raise. They gave a retirement party for Mr. Webster. Everyone flowers ordered special, and Frisbee had a speech prepared. And a little white box that held a watch with this inscription: to Mr. Webster with regards. Then came the telegram from Mr. Webster. Said, sorry, stop, cannot attend. I've flown away and taken all your money. Wish you were here to help me spend. And one by one all the people left the party, and Mr. Frisbee locked the door.
From the Monkees headquarters, those are the Monkees on KDWB. It's 106 KDWB Music Monkey Explosion Time.
KDWB is a subscriber to the Radio Code of Good Practices of the NAB, National Association of Broadcasters.
Take a portable radio along.
This is your Friday Neighborhood Ugly Person on a Friday morning. Earl L. Trout III for Bobby Davis for J.A. Gerber Jewelers. We still haven't got a winner of the last Monkey press kit for me to give away tonight. It's the last one I've got, so if you know the answer, shoot it in here. No one knows yet. It's the hardest question I've asked yet. Where is Mike and Phyllis's home located in Southern California? It's a very famous drive. A lot of movie stars' homes are located on this drive. If you know, call me. You win the last Monkey press kit we've got to give away. This one is dedicated to the man who wrote it, Mike Nesmith.
You tell me that you've never been this way before. You tell me things I know that I've heard somewhere. You're standing in the places and you're staring down through faces that bring to mind traces of a girl that I knew somewhere. I just can't put my finger on what it is that says to me, watch out, don't believe her. I can't give any reasons, girl, my thoughts are found out in a whirl. I just can't think who in the world was that girl. I know I met her somewhere. Some way, somehow, the same thing was done. Someone, somewhere, did me the same wrong. Well, goodbye, dear, I just can't take this chance. Goodbye, dear, I just can't take this chance. My fingers are still burning from last time. And if your love was not a game, I only have myself to blame. That as maybe I can't explain, just ask the girl that I knew somewhere. And if your love was not a game, I only have myself to blame. That as maybe I can't explain, just ask the girl that I knew somewhere.
We now join KDWB special correspondents Charlie Brown, Tack Hammer, and Jimmy Reed at Secret City. Come in, Charlie Brown.
Secret City is right. The Monkees are secure in their hotel from the Twin City Airport. It was kind of a wild scene. Tack and Jimmy Reed are here. Tack, why don't you come over for a couple of seconds and give us an idea of exactly what it was like from your standpoint. I know that you were on the air with a report and confined to the mobile unit, but what was your impression since you didn't get to see the Beatles when they arrived that fashion?
Well, I noticed that, of course, I left the air and ran down to the fence when they decided to go up to the fence. They stopped the limousine there, and the Monkees jumped out of the car, and Davy Jones, I believe it was, that climbed the fence.
Yeah, jumped the fence. Yeah, they're fantastic
trying to pull people through the fence.
They're fantastic. As a matter of fact, you know, when the Beatles were here 2 years ago, they didn't do that much. As a matter of fact, everybody was kind of disappointed, but the Monkees put on a 5-second show at the airport that was unbelievable. As a matter of fact, when they got off the airplane, Davy Jones was carrying this giant sitar, and then following Davy Jones was Mickey Dolenz, I think, was first, and then Davy Jones, and then Mike Nesmith, and Peter Tork. So anyway, they got into the limousine, and the limousine went right over to the fence where all the fans were standing, and they came out of the car, and they came right up to the fence and, shook their hands. It was just a wild scene.
I noticed that the crowd, although very excited, was excellent, orderly.
Well, as we talked to the crowd before the plane touched down, as 2 years ago took place, there was kind of a scene where a few of them came over the fence, and if they come over the fence, the entertainers that won't come out of the limousine, you can't really blame them. But it was a wild scene tonight, and KDWB will be broadcasting from Secret City all day tomorrow, beginning at 9 o'clock right after the Jim O'Neill program. KDWB belongs to the Monkees, and we're going to have them on our radio. We're glad to have them in the Twin Cities, and they're probably listening to us at this moment in the hotel where we are at a Secret City location. Charlie Brown, Tack Hammer, and Jimmy Reed. Back to you, Earl.
Good morning, this is Robert Davis with the KDWB 110, first edition, a public service of J.A. Gerber Jewelers. British and Communist Chinese troops were eyeball to eyeball on the Hong Kong border Thursday night. Earlier, Chinese demonstrators swarmed across the border to throw stones at British officials. So next news on the 150. KDWB News Final, this is Robert Davis.
Here we come, walking down the street. We get the funniest looks from everyone we meet. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We go where we want to, do what we like to do. We don't have time to get restless, there's always something new. Hey, hey, we're the Monkees, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down. We're just trying to be friendly, come and watch us sing and play. We're the young generation, and we've got something to say. Oh. Anytime or anywhere, just look over your shoulder, guess who'll be standing there? Hey, hey, we're the Monkees, and people say we monkey around, but we're too busy singing to put anybody down.
It's 117 and KDWB belongs to the Monkees. As a matter of fact, the Monkees may be joining Charlie Brown, Tack Hammer, Jimmy Reed right now at Secret City. Come in, Charlie Brown.
Hey, it's wild. As a matter of fact, here at Secret City, Floyd Ackerman is standing here as probably one of the most calm individuals you've seen during a couple of days in the cities. He's the advance man that goes in before the Monkees arrive in the city and makes sure everything's all right. The Monkees are going to be coming down here in just a couple of seconds. So, Earl, we're going to spin the records and broadcast from Secret City for the night people on KDWB. The KDWB belongs to the Monkees. We've got records, and we've got everything here, including Davy Jones and Mickey and Peter and Mike. And we were just told, Tack, is that right? They're going to come down? Yeah. Crazy. They'll be down in just a couple of seconds. Meanwhile, we'll wail with some music. We're going to let them be disc jockeys just as much as they want to on our radio station, because KDWB belongs to the Monkees.
'cause you're the best girl that I've ever had. I can't get your love, I can't get affection. Oh, little girl, psychotic reaction. And it feels like this.
It's dead air. Hello? Hi. Hello, St. Paul. This is Michael Nesmith. Speaking to you like Tommy Time and Temperature. Give me off the reverb. Don't put the radio on. We're going to get feedback.
Okay.
Let's see. Have we got any like stingers and stuff like that?
Oh.
Ooh.
We've got,
And you got everything.
Hey,
okay, kids.
play this.
Right now we're starting a contest just to find out where in the world is Secret City.
Secret City is where your mind is.
Stay break.
Yeah, play it. It's wild.
Okay, baby.
On this channel, right?
Okay.
One.
Cart.
Yeah.
Is it on?
Push it.
Oh, I've got to start it manually.
Yeah.
That's just one of those outfits.
Today, KDWB St. Paul presents
Mickey, Mike, Peter, and David, and Leonard Farnsworth.
Lenny's a good friend of mine. He came on the plane. He landed the plane. Okay. Now, I don't know whether Peter and Mickey have got the radio by now. But, guys, I'm in the radio station. And if you don't know where it is, you got to listen to me for a few times before you find it. The first thing I want to tell you is that you subtract 1 from where you are.
More times than I can count, I have called
do that. Hey, let's see. Peter got down here. Hi, Pete.
Hiya, Mike.
Hey, now, thanks a lot, Mick. I was going to give you clues on how to get down here.
I got the clue, but I had a better clue. Sammy knew.
Oh, Sammy knew exactly where it was. Thanks a lot. I'll remember this. You know, I pilot the plane down here. You know that, don't you? And I'm going to crash Sammy's seat. Yeah, look through the records, man.
KDWB?
No, cool it right now. Ooh, that's on the air.
Yes, it is.
Oh, no, I was going to put this on next.
Put that on the air.
Yeah, and then we'll cue this up.
You know, the other day I was walking, and I saw... What are you doing? Turn the radio down. And I saw your daughter, your 13-year-old daughter.
What?
I saw your 13-year-old daughter, and she had a 30...
You saw who?
Your 13...
Not Annie Lee.
Annie Lee.
Annie Lee?
Yes, that's the one.
What did you see her?
Well, I don't know where it was. Let's see, it's in the street.
In the street?
She's walking around in the street, and she had a $32,000 tiara on.
What?
A diamond tiara.
A diamond tiara?
$32,000.
There's only one place she could have got that.
Yes, well, that's what I told her. I said, where did you get that?
What did she say?
Well, she said, mumbled something like baby food and walked off.
No, you know what that is?
No, I don't.
It's J.A. Gerber Jewelers.
J.A. Gerber Jewelers?
It is, I know. It's a 385 Wubba Hubba Shabba Hubba. It's a 385 Wubba Shabba. Wait a minute. It's a 385 Wubba Shabba Shibba. Oh, wait, I know it. 385 Wubba Shabba.
In the afternoon, everybody crazy as a coon. I'm running around in my underpants, trying to find some kind of romance. .6 on Lime Street, I got a whip right off my feet. Didn't realize that I'd been caught till I found myself in the county court. Said, won't you please be kind, have pity on me, a poor orphan child. Mr. Judge, he says with a long mean frown, often or not, you're going down. I screamed on my knees in the witness box, Lord have mercy on my golden locks. Judge, I can see that he was a snide. Says the only kind of blonde you are the poetic side.
Lime Street Blues, Michael.
No, I mean, what's the other side of that called? Lighter Shade of Pale.
Lighter Shade of Pale.
That was Samantha Just back there in the background. Samantha Just.
Just Samantha.
Just Samantha. Welcome to KDWB land. We're going to start running a contest right now to find out where the secret city is. Now, we don't want you kids to guess, because the jocks don't really want you to know, but we don't care. Let's see. Hello. Can you hear us okay? Yeah, there you are. Hi, gang. I'm going to put that on cue there.
On cue.
Yeah. Now, the first clue I'm going to give to you is that Secret City is, in fact, within the boundary of the state of Minnesota.
Hey.
KDWB non-exclusive. You can hear those on any other station. You can hear it on WCCO. You can hear it anywhere.
And every time I do, I keep seeing this picture of you.
WDGY, Ouija, you can hear it on Ouija as well. You can hear this record anywhere. But if you're listening to Ouija right now, you should be listening to KDWB.
Here she comes now. Walking with a love that's so, so fine. Never to be mine, no matter how I try. You never walk alone, and you're forever talking on the phone. I tried to call you names, but every time it comes out the same. Here comes my baby, here she comes now, and that comes as no surprise to me. With another guy, well, here comes my baby, here she comes now. Walking with a love that's so, so fine. Never to be mine, no matter how I try. Here comes my baby, here she comes now, and that comes as no surprise to me. With another guy, well, here comes my baby, here she comes now. Walking with a love that's so, so fine. I'm never to be mine, no matter how I try.
Here Comes My Baby by the Tremolos. KDWB time is a little after 1. No, let's see, it's 1:37, which is close to 2 o'clock, or something to that effect. Hi, Pete.
No, you got to turn me up yet.
Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Hi.
Yeah,
There I am. Just a little bit.
Hello. Hi, Pete.
Hello.
Hey, Pete.
Hi, Mike.
How you doing, Pete?
Better, thank you.
Hey.
Hey.
How is it in there?
In here?
Yeah.
You mean here where I am, as opposed to over there, out there where you are?
Yeah, in the environmental chamber. We have. First, I better explain this to the people that are listening. They don't really understand. You see, the KDWB Secret City is in a very peculiar part of Minnesota, and Peter is right now immersed in about, how deep would you say that tank is?
About 25 feet, Michael.
25 feet of warm water.
Yes.
With little things sticking on your body. What is that thing there?
The little things are electrodes there, Michael. They're just to test my reaction.
That's it. Now watch this. Now I'm going to push this button, and you listen to this reaction that Peter gives you. You see? That's all you got to do is push a button.
Michael, that's beautiful.
Now I'll push another button. Now,
more of that, Mike. More of that.
I'll push that button later. I'll push that button later. Okay, I'm going to push another button.
Michael always has the buttons.
Well, okay, here we go. That's essentially the same reaction.
Well, no,
I'll have to remember not to push those.
The first one was just really delighted. The second one was quite embarrassed.
Oh, okay. But it's okay in there.
Oh, gosh.
Do you think you'll be able to stand it until the concert tomorrow?
Oh, listen. If you leave me in here until the concert tomorrow, I will be prepared to give the greatest concert in my career.
I'm gonna push one more button and see what happens. Man, it sounds just exactly like Mercy Mercy by the Buckinghams. Did you have anything to do with that?
No, listen, it's just the electronic currents they have me down here in this 25-foot pool filled with...
Do you have a lot of
warm
45s programmed into you?
It's not programmed into me, man. It's just the way that particular thing has been going down.
Does
You know,
it bother
those
you?
buttons.
Does it bother you being that deep in water?
No.
Water puts me very uptight.
Well, I just feel like I'm,
I wouldn't mind it if I was immersed in scotch.
I can
Or
see your
coffee.
point. Yeah, I can see your point.
Something like that. But
your point.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Peter Percival Patterson had a pet pig named Porky.
You know what? You know what I think would go good right now? No.
A nice, cool, frosty firsting glass of Liebit.
No, I'd like a good. Excuse me. I think would go good with my ham sandwich.
Your ham sandwich?
I have a ham and Swiss sandwich here
How would you like some
on rye
jellied-
bread.
How about some jellied water?
No, I tell you what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to do your imitation of Nancy Wilson singing Alvin.
Very good. Okay, bye-bye.
Alvin?
Isn't
She
that
doesn't
his-
know Alvin. How in hell is...
Peter. This
How
is
in
the
goodness gracious.
FCC. The Federal Communications Commission.
I'm sorry, FCC. I'm
Oh,
sorry,
boy.
Twin Cities.
We'll be back after we get Peter out of the water.
Don't tell me, baby, is it so? I got to know what's gonna be. Give on me, give on me, give on me, give on me. I can still recall when you told me I was all everything you looked for in a man. But I know that it's not true. I've seen the way he looks at you, and I think you're gonna hang me up again. Now have you got yourself a brand new baby? Don't tell me, baby, is it so? I got to know what's it gonna be. Come on. I won't share your loving with another man. And if you see things my way, could you let me know today? But if you decide it's him, I'll change my plans. So now you got yourself a brand new baby. Don't tell me, baby, is it so? I got to know what's gonna be. Give on me, give on me.
Okay, this is KDWB. We're just taking Peter out of the water.
And he won't swear anymore.
Yeah. Have you got a towel somebody give to Peter?
Just dry out his mouth. You hear that echo, gang? That's... Ooh. That's the...
You gotta take this down.
Yeah, I gotta take down the monitor, otherwise it'll echo clearly.
You'd never get this on the Bobby Davis show.
It's a good thing, too.
Yeah, we took this over from Bobby Davis. We're sorry. A what now?
Whisper, mutter, whisper, mutter.
Wonder and Nito J.
I was born in Little Rock, had a childhood sweetheart. We were always hand in hand. I wore high-top shoes and shirt tails. Susie was in pigtails. I knew I loved her even then. You know my papa disapproved it. My mama booed it. But I told them time appreciation for the love I gave her through the years. Like the sweet magnolia tree, my love blossomed tenderly. My life grew sweeter through the years. I know that my baby loved me. My baby needs me. That's why we made it through the years. I was made to love, worship and adore. Hey, hey, hey. All through thick and thin, I love just for in. 'Cause I love my baby, love my baby. My baby loves me. My baby needs me. And I know I ain't going nowhere. I was knee-high to a chicken in that love bug bit me. I had the fever with it passing in. Oh, if the mountain tumbles, if this whole world crumbles, by her side I'll still be standing there. 'Cause I was made to love her. I was made to live for her. Yeah, hey, hey, hey. I was made to love her. You're my world all around her. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh, baby, I was made to please her. You know, Stevie ain't gonna leave her. No.
All right, St. Paul, right here on KDWB. It's 12 minutes before the hour. This is the Bill Davis Show, and we'll be back right after you hear this.
Freddie Gerber, only place to go. If you want a ring or bracelet, you'll be proud to show. Freddie Gerber, teenage credit too. Come and see our salesmen, they'll be good to you.
385 Wabasha in the heart of St. Paul.
When we were at school, our games were simple. I played a janitor, you played a monitor. Then you played with older boys and prefects. What's the attraction in what they're doing? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? You were always something special to me, quite independent, never caring. You lost your charm as you were aging. Where is your magic disappearing? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? You're so like a woman to me. So like a woman to me. Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? People live and learn, but you're still learning. You use my mind and I'll be your teacher. When the lesson's over, you'll be with me. Then I'll hear the other people saying, hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? Hey, Carrie Ann, what's your game? Now can anybody play? Carrie Ann,
Today, KDWB St. Paul presents
Mickey, Mike, Peter, and David, and Leonard Farnsworth.
This is the Bobby Davis Show. The Monkees have taken over. Hello, St. Paul. Boy, we're tired. Oh, gotta turn the monitor down. Okay, we still there? Yeah. Everything's cool, right? Everything's open and ready to go. Let's see. It's the Bobby Davis Show.
You said that.
Yeah, we're gathered around to watch his ratings plummet. Because this is it, man. The next 3-month Hooper, Bobby, it's all over for you, baby. You know that, don't you? Forget you. Maybe you can get a job at Ouija. That's WDJY.
GY.
WDGY.
That's right.
Ouija. Right now, I'm going to go out here on the street for a minute and see if I can find somebody walking around. Just have a nice interview, something like that.
Neither you want me to use it for?
Yeah, you can pick up.
Hey, wait.
Yeah, you want.
What's all the feedback? Now, you look like an average, nice American boy.
Hey, thanks a lot, guy. Hey, guy, will you get out here, man? I don't want you guys around here.
Are you going to get in this car here? This car right here?
This is my car, yeah, man.
The one with
He's my car.
It's up against my white sock.
So move.
Well, I was going to.
This is my car. You don't like it, huh? Something like that?
No, it's a neato jet car.
Hey, Juan, come over here a minute. Hey, Charlie. Charlie Rocket, come here. These are my friends. This is Charlie Rocket. Charlie, this guy don't like my car.
No, I didn't say that. I dig your car.
What do you think about that, Charlie? He's got to like my car. Hey, gringo.
Good morning, this is Robert Davis with the KDWB. Let's make it 1:50, our close by final edition of the news. Currently in the Twin Cities, fair skies. We have 62 degrees. Let's see if the Monkees pick it back up here.
Today, KDWB St. Paul presents
Mickey, Mike, Peter, and David, and Leonard Farnsworth.
Just a few more feet, and I'll be up here at the very top of this incredible mountain that I didn't know was around here. And oh boy, I don't know, oxygen's being like. Oh no, it's Sky King and his airplane. Yeah. Now here it is. This is Michael Nesmith of the Monkees. I'm taking you high atop whatever mountain this is. Boy, it's a long way down there. And I'm just a few more craggy little crevices. And there it is. There's the door I've been looking for. Windy and I'm about to freeze to death. Windy, I'll just walk up here and knock on the door and see if I can get an answer. I don't really. I guess I'll just walk in here into the outer chamber and there's another door. Looks like here. Oh, there's a button right here. I'll push this button. The door's moving. And it's open. Oh, it's a great modern. Gee, I can't believe this. Right up here, just out in the middle of nowhere. But it looks like a hideout or something. Boy, this is. And here's another door. Wonder. And another button. Oh, no, wait a minute. Here's a sack. It says, "Take a bite of the mushroom to make you smaller." Well, okay, I'll take a bite.
Wait a minute. It says here, take a bite of the mushroom to make you a little bigger. Okay, I'll take another bite of it.
Boy, that was good. My clothes didn't fit or anything. It's good to be back. I'm not going to eat any more of that silly mushroom. Wow. Push the button here and see if the door... This looks like Hugh Hefner's pad. Incredible. This is beautiful. The carpet on the floor and... Sir, excuse me.
Yeah?
Aren't you Carlisle Wheeling?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Wheeling, my name's Michael Nesmith.
Glad to meet you, Mr. Nesmith. How are you?
I'm with...
Glad to meet you.
I'm with a group of surveyors, and we wanted to come up here. You have something of a reputation in your business. You are a jeweler.
Well,
Yeah, you might say I deal in hot ice.
Yeah, you're a jewel thief.
Yeah,
right?
so, yeah, I'm a jewel thief.
Well, I'm glad I'm glad to see that there's a man of your caliber.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Nicholas.
Honest, straightforward, and no mincing any words.
Thank you very much.
Yes, we're here at the home of Carlisle Wheeling, jewel thief, high above this mountain through 14 different entrances and weird mushroom plants.
How are you, folks? How are you out there?
All this stuff. Mr. Wheeling, I wondered, I know that it's not your general practice, but I was wondering if you would show me your, what do you call it in the business, stash?
Well, I usually don't show my stash to everybody. You know, my stash is very hot.
Yeah.
And I gotta keep it cool.
Yeah, well,
But since you're a nice guy and you walked up the whole mountain, you know, that whole thing.
The whole thing.
The bears and lion singers and bears, oh my. And, yeah, I'll let you see it. Come on in
great.
here. We'll go through this.
Would you mind
There's a sliding panel over here. You haven't noticed that, I'm sure. We'll push that one, too.
Okay.
And here we are in my stash room. As you'll see, there's stash all over the walls.
Excuse me, Mr. Wheeling. I'm a little overwhelmed. I didn't expect this. There must be over $385,000 worth of hot jewels up here.
It's very beautiful up here. Yes, I love to come in my stash room.
Can you?
Excuse me, what?
I know it's another question that's a little out of the order, but I was wondering. Can you tell me exactly where you got these jewels?
Well, I thought you knew.
No,
Oh, well, listen. There's only one place that I do my thieving. Through the years, I think that I have hit about every place in the city, every place maybe in the world. And, well, I've come to decide that after all these years, I've stuck to that old standard, Fred A. Gerber.
Fred A. Gerber. That's
Fred A. Gerber.
In St. Paul.
In St. Paul. Where else? Fred A. Gerber.
That's where you do most of your jewel thieving.
Oh, yes. Undeniably, unquestionably. But Fred A. Gerber at the very top of my jewel list.
And then
for hot stash, Fred A. Gerber is the best connection in town.
That's incredible. You know, there's something else that's sort of bothering me too.
Diamonds and cut glass.
I was wondering if you could tell me how is it? Well, first of all, how old are you, Carlisle?
I'm 54.
54.
54 years.
You've been a jewel thief for
52 years. Yes.
52 years of your natural life.
Yes, sir.
You know, I've heard many tales about this place.
Well, there's many tales up here. There's many tales that have happened in this place. Yes, there has. Many things been going on. Lots of jewels been stolen.
How have you managed?
Well, since the age of 2 is when I started my first jewel thief. My first jewel thieving. As I stole my mother's jewelry. I was 2 years old.
Yeah.
And I've lived all those 52 years. And the way that I have kind of kept my remoteness, my privacy, very simple. Here's another door if you wait just a moment.
Oh. This is Michael Nesmith returning you to KDWB.
Me a complication, and it's an only child. Concern my reputation, something more than what I know it serves me right, but I can't sleep at night. Have to hide my face or go some other place. I won't cry out for justice, admit that I was wrong. I stay in hibernation till the talk subsides to gone. The social life's a dud. My name is really mud. I'm up to hearing lies. I guess I'm down to size. Can't seem to talk about the things that bother me. Seem to be what everybody has. The situation and how it really stands. I'm out of circulation. I've all but washed my hands. My social life's a dud. My name is really mud. size to size.
If that means anything to any of you. Good. I'm very glad. And God is love, right? At least that's what they keep telling me. That was, again, association. Another one of their songs. It's thinned out a bit. This last time we were here. We have a hum. Listen to that. I had too much monitor speaker on, that's why. Testing. Where should this mic one be? About like that? Like that? Just kind of balance it into the red. Testing into the red. There I go. Okay. See, it does sound like... Turn up that radio for a second if you can. Hello. Can you turn it up? Hello. No, it doesn't make it sound much like an echo chamber. Well, that's about all I have left to say.
On a Sunday afternoon, really couldn't get away too soon. I can't imagine anything that's better like to do. There's always lots of things that we can see. We can be anyone we'd like to be. And all those happy people we could meet just moving on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. No, 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 no. We'll keep on spending sunny days this way. We're gonna talk and laugh our time away. I feel it coming closer day by day. Life would be ecstasy, you and me endlessly moving on a Sunday afternoon. Really couldn't get away too soon. No, 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 no.
KDWB. The KDWB time is 3:17, I hope. I can't see that far, so I'm not sure. If any of you are planning any jobs, bank robberies, or anything where you need to have all your watches synchronized, don't listen to me here. I can't see that far. It's like, it's 3:17. I was right. Interesting story. Well, interesting for me anyway. As most of you have undoubtedly heard, there's been a lot of hassle and everything about the Monkees playing their own music, and which took us quite by surprise, since we do and we did, and the first records, the first songs, the first albums and everything, we were just jamming together with a whole lot of people, trying to just put together anything, music, whatever. And then they came out, and then everybody started criticizing us for not playing all the violins and not all the saxophones and not the 85 other instruments involved in making a big track, for making big tracks or whatever, And rather than learn how to play the French horn, we would call in a very expert French horn player, like Vince Groza, for instance, who's about the best, and have him do it. But the wrath of hell went down upon the Monkees, and we all got together, we all meaning just us four, and decided that for our own peace of mind, and especially because people just didn't seem to understand, we would transgress, which means go backwards, which is what we did, in fact, and pick up 3 guitars and a set of drums and say, well, if this is what you want, okay, we can do a lot of groovier things with other instruments, but whatever. It wasn't quite that deep or anything, or that heavy, but when we ended up we had a lot of fun doing it. And the record that I'm going to play now, Good, Bad, or Indifferent, you can judge yourself, is the first record, the first really complete song that just us four. We were really mad. We didn't even have an engineer in the booth or a producer, nobody. We recorded it on a little Sony transistor tape recorder in a bathroom to get a groovy sound, because we figured, well, if that's what they want to hear and they really are uptight about us not really doing it, we all sat down and concentrated our energies on trying to come up with a foursome sound, just out of our own thing. And now we're back into doing things with electronic instruments. I have a electronic instrument set up, doing those kind of things, and we're using groovy guitar players and groovy horn players and groovy this players and groovy that players to get all kinds of different sounds. And but this is in case none of you knew, the first honest to goodness the real first honest to goodness Monkees song. And it's really bad. I mean, compared to other for some sounds, I think, because we had I think 3 or 4 hours a night for about a week to do it, which is not a very long time at all, especially after you finish working on the set. And we'd all run to the studio, just thrashed and wiped out, but determined to put out a record, a really, just a song about, our first song And as it came out, we like it. And I'm sure you will too, folks, here at KDWB. Anyway, this is the song that I'm talking about.
You tell me that you've never been this way before. You tell me things I know that I've heard somewhere. You're standing in the places and you're staring down through faces that bring to mind traces of a girl that I knew somewhere. I just can't put my finger on what it is that says to me, watch out, don't believe her. I can't give any reasons, girl, my thoughts are found out in a whirl. I just can't think who in the world was that girl. I know I met her somewhere. Some way, somehow, the same thing was done. Someone, somewhere, did me the same wrong. Well, goodbye, dear, I just can't take this chance. Goodbye, dear, I just can't take this chance. My fingers are still burning from the last time. And if your love was not a game, I only have myself to blame. That as maybe I can't explain, just ask the girl that I knew somewhere. And if your love was not a game, I only have myself to blame. That as maybe I can't explain, just ask the girl that I knew somewhere.
That was it. Mike's on. Turn the monitor down. I hope that any of you who had any questions or felt a little upset or if you cared at all, and there were, because we got a lot of letters from a lot of people that were asking and wondering and worrying. All of you that felt a little down or a little bit had question about our integrity, I hope you liked that. I hope you honestly did without knowing anything that I told you, because that one was just for you. And here is what we listen to, the Monkees do, and all of our crew most of the time when we're
So
from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. What do I do when my love is away? Does it worry you to be alone? How do I feel by the end of the day? Are you sad because you're on your own? No, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I need somebody to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Would you believe in a love at first sight? Yes, I'm certain that it happens all the time. What do you see when you turn out the light? I can't tell you, but I know it's mine. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, I'm gonna try with a little help from my friends. Do you need anybody? I just need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I want somebody to love. Oh, I get by with a little help from my friends. Gonna try with a little help from my friends. Oh, I get high with a little help from my friends. Yes, I get by with a little help from my friends. With a little help from my friends.
For the benefit of Mr. Kite, there will be a show tonight on trampoline. The Hendersons will all be there. Late of Pablo Frank is there. What a scene! Over men and horses, hoops and garters, lastly through a hogshead of real fire. In this way, Mr. K will challenge the world. The celebrated Mr. K performs his feat on Saturday at Bishopsgate. The Hendersons will dance and sing as Mr. Kite flies through the ring. Don't be late. Letters K and H assure the public their production will be second to none. And of course, Henry the Horse dances the waltz. To 6 when Mr. K performs his tricks without a sound. And Mr. H will demonstrate 10 somersets he'll undertake on solid ground. There've been some days in preparation, a splendid time is guaranteed for all. And tonight Mr. Kite is topping the bill.
That's the benefit of Mr. Kite on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, brought to you on KDWB by Mickey Dolenz. And the big dirty 630. The time is 3:30. them, you know, and they are not like that at all. Anything that I guess has to do with music and everything is kind of all the same thing. Anyway, we were viciously attacked, and if there's any of you out there in St. Paul who are of the same mind, I'm sorry, but I am a bigger fan of the Beatles than you are probably. I met them in England. Very uptight. I was scared to death. Didn't have any idea what to say, what to do. And as it turns out, all you're supposed to do is just sing and laugh and have a good time and generally be merry. And that's really exactly where they're at. And I ended up having a very groovy time, and they have influenced me a lot. And so maybe we'll have a big Beatle party or something some dinner.
Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. From me to you. Just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you. I got arms that long to hold you and keep you by my side. I got lips that long to kiss you and keep you satisfied. If there's anything that you want, if there's anything I can do, just call on me and I'll send it along with love from me to you, to you, to you, to you. Only
is KDWB, St. Paul, Minnesota. The time is 4 a.m.
Don't you know every time I see you smiling,
It's so bad, 'cause when I see you, I start crying.
everything to stop, but there's no denying.
In love with you, girl, is just like dying.
Oh, don't walk away. Oh, how can I make you stay? Don't turn away. I can still hear you saying those words that never were true, spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. Girl, don't you know we could work it out with talking?
Turn around or slow down your walk.
I've given you everything with a kiss to seal
You had to
it.
get your kicks out of trying to steal it.
I'm standing strange voices in my ears. I feel the tears, but all I can hear are those words that never were true, spoken to her, nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. I'm standing here, strange voices in my ears. I feel the tears, but all I can hear are those words that never were true, spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. Words that never were true, spoken to help nobody but you. Words with lies inside, but small enough to hide till your plan was through. Words that never were true, just spoken to help nobody but you.
Root beer is the flavor you just can't top. And when the root beer is dead, you say, that's my pop. Treat of the unbeatable drop by drop. And when the root beer is dead, you say, that's my pop. Move up to dance and you're out to win. 'Cause the word's out that dance is in. Swing over to root beer next time you shop. And when the root beer is dead, you say, that's my pop. Favorite flavor, it just won't stop. That's my pop, that's dance. That's my pop, that's dance. That's my pop, that's dance. That's my pop, that's dance.
That's my pop. That's an ad for a pop that I happen to also enjoy, root beer. So dig it if you can. This is KDWB 3630 and yours and everybody's radio dial, I hope. And if you're listening to WDGY right now, then I don't know how you could tell what I'm talking about. So on we go. And listen, the weather outside is the same as it's always been. You know, we have some of it, as it seems to consistently in this world, some weather, hot or cold. In this case, it's warm. My good friend Augie Bloom is going out to test the weather with his finger. He's wetting it, and yes, he says there is definitely weather.
I don't know what it's all about.
These are the Young Rascals.
But I feel I'll soon find out. I'm sure never felt this secure. It's nothing like I ever thought it would be. Someone opened up a door for me. A time I'm holding you close to me. Trouble's gone, it's gone. I'm in ecstasy with a girl. I'm in love with a girl like you. I'm in love with someone like me. I'm in love with a girl like you. Someone to understand exactly like you.
KDWB, Channel 63.
I'm getting really hot with those buttons. I just push a button and lo and behold, something comes out that's really far out like this. Again. Isn't that gas?
Channel 63.
Listen, it's 10 minutes of 6. This is the time we normally have news, but I've been told to carry on, so I'm going to carry on. This is an ad for a beverage which my ecstasy coordinator tells me that this particular beverage, not necessarily this brand name of it, but that this particular beverage is better for you than soda.
After opening 75 bottles of hams with his teeth, Basil Harcum had this to say.
Would you please pass the soup?
Okay, all right. There you have an ad for the product that's better than beer, as told to me by my ecstasy coordinator, who's hip on things like health foods and so on. We're going to carry on. This is Peter Tork on KDWB Dirty 630. It's pushing 10 minutes to 6. Are we on the air? Are you talking to the radio station? No, there's a man on the phone here who's not talking to the radio station. We have only 40 minutes more before the box office opens. Those of you who are 40 minutes away from the box office better scurry, or you'll be there after it opens, which I don't know whether that's going to bother you too badly or not, but that's what'll happen. Peter Tork sitting here for the rest of us. Mike Nesmith was here earlier. Mickey Dolenz is gone. David Jones has been ambling in and out, stashing. He goes hi every so often, which is how he says it. We're going to play more records and more ads and carry on with malarkey like that forever and ever, I hope. This is Booker T and the MGs. A record called Behave Yourself, which nobody knows how it goes yet. So we're just going to carry on and find out as soon as we hear what it goes. the true soul sound. Booker T and the MGs on a record called Behave Yourself on the other side of, just a minute and I'll tell you what's on the other side of. It's on the other side of Green Onions, which we might play later.